was Dropkick Murphys. I'm shipping up to Boston. It's a classic, so be sure to check out The Departed if you're interested in, I guess, watching a movie. St. Patrick's Day, you're Boston Irish or whatever the heck. Now that we're gonna be wrapping things up, figured I'd talk a little bit about recommendations. This is the occasional recommendation corner. Before I go into my review for Creed 3, which is also a recommendation. My belated Creed 3 review, because I had to do the, prepping up for the Oscars and my Oscars, DJ Envy Annual Fantasy Oscar Awards. Anyway, ceremony is done with. But I figured I'd talk a little bit about recent news. A.O. Scott, a film critic of the New York Times, decided to quit or from doing New York Times for doing film criticism for the New York Times. He is still, of course, going to be a film critic, but I guess just you'll only see him in book format. But I gotta say, even though yes, I'm an amateur film critic for this radio show that I'm happy to host. I'll be honest, I've always wanted to. I was this inspiring film critic once, and then I was like, you know what? Nah, film writer more so. So even though I genuinely am done with the whole being a film critic thing, I still doesn't matter. I still read film criticism. I love the book Better Living Through Criticism from A.O. Scott. It is a must read. Dare I say, maybe the most definitive book I've read on criticism. It's right up there with Roger Ebert's books. Um, so yeah, I just think on one hand I'm like, you could just get off Twitter. I mean, if you're a big name at the New York Times, I don't see why you can just lay off Twitter and just do your thing and not care about the outside world. But I guess maybe this is just me. Maybe then you would think to yourself, "Oh, but I'm out of touch now." But it's like, well, okay, but if you want to stay in touch, you think with the youth or whatever it is you want to stay in touch with, and if you see criticism, well then just mute or whatever. But it's like I don't know. I guess you can't have your cake or eat it too. But I don't think just by getting off Twitter you're out of touch. You're still in touch. There's always Reddit. There's always other social media sites. Why do people need to even